Hey y'all, what is up? It's Scott here from Scott Bell Visuals. I'm stuck in the airport. I'm up in Montreal, Quebec right now. I'm trying to get back to Vancouver Island from Florida. I've just been down visiting my family down there, and now trying to get back home is proving to be a bit difficult. That said, I'm going to be put up in a hotel tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be back on my way to the island. And then I'm going to be getting ready to go on a bit of an adventure down the Oregon coast, which I'm super stoked on. It's going to be a bit of a camping, photography, filmmaking trip all down the coast to all the beautiful places that you can see along the way. Hoping to at least make it down to the Redwoods. Still waiting in the airport. My flight's been delayed again.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So I'm still sitting in the airport, and I figured I might as well do something productive with this time. I thought I'd talk a little bit about some of the goals that I had set for this year and what I achieved and what I didn't. And I think the biggest for me was to just get out there and do work consistently. And that was mostly personal work, but at the end of the day, that personal work is what makes you a better filmmaker, a better photographer, and also ends up getting you those jobs afterwards. I started to do these vlogs and trying to do regular posts on YouTube, which was harder than I thought it might be, but still was able to keep doing it on a semi-regular basis. The weekly vlog thing is tough. Other goals I had set for myself were more on the legal end of things, making sure I had release forms and contracts and billing system and all that stuff in place so that when jobs did come up, I was actually ready to go through all the legwork of making sure that I was doing things above board. And then I also did a couple paid projects, which is great. I plan on doing a few more weddings this next year, which is a good way to bring in a little bit of revenue and just keep practicing those skills. And I think on this road trip I'm about to go on, it's going to be a really awesome way to start 2018. I'm going to be by myself in beautiful places. I'm going to try to figure out how to tell a little bit of story with that and work with some of the new tools that I have. I picked up a gimbal this year, which I'm excited to start using, and see what kind of story I can tell on this little trip I'm going on. And because I'm going to be by myself, it's going to give me lots of time for reflection and setting the goals for the coming year. So since I don't have much else to say right now, I think I will just show you guys a bunch of shots I took in Florida. There was some beautiful wildlife and some gorgeous sunsets. I felt pretty grateful for all the stuff that I was able to see while I was down there. So with that, roll the B-roll. So I made it back to Courtney, and while it feels good to be home, I was out driving my car last night and my parking brake failed, and I've got a manual transmission, and so parking on hills without a parking brake, not a good idea. And I've put a lot of money into my car this year, so I've decided it's the end of the money pit on that car, and I actually have to invest in a new vehicle. And I'm trying to make the best of that situation, and I'm looking at some vehicles that might be a bit more like an adventure van kind of thing, so I'll be able to get out there and live away from home quite easily with all the supplies that I need for weeks at a time and be able to operate out of that as a bit of a mobile office is my hope. And so look at the bright side. It's the end of 2017, and I want to leave things on a positive note, even though there's a little bit of a downer here. I'm pretty bummed that I'm not going to get to go on my road trip down the coast. I was really excited for
both the stories I could tell on that trip and the photos I could take, but also the time to reflect. And so while that's disappointing, I'm gonna make the best of the situation here and get this new vehicle, start working on some of these goals for next year while I'm here, and hopefully make a bunch of videos and take a bunch of photos. So this is probably going to be the last video of 2017, and with that I just want to say thank you to everybody that's become a subscriber and is following along on this journey that I'm on. And I know we're all in different places in this process of becoming photographers, becoming filmmakers, but I feel like the more that we share with each other, the more we actually all can grow together and support one another. And so again, I just want to thank you all. If you're not yet a subscriber of the channel, I hope you'll click subscribe and follow along. And other than that, I hope you all have a great holiday season. I hope 2017 has been fruitful for you, and I hope you're looking forward to all the things you're going to do in 2018. So until the next video, keep getting out there and making great stuff, and I'll see you soon. Peace.